begin and end with the National Congress Party. This, I think, one of the problems that we're facing, we as Sudanese, whether you live in the north or the south, we're still Sudanese, that we tend to believe that the NCP should be held responsible for our misery. That is not true. We created the misery. It's not the NCP. The NCP is part of our society. Whether we like it or not, it's part of our political dispensation. And even when we think about the future of the Sudan, that future cannot be shaped by one political party. But also you need to include other political parties, including the NCP. And the reason that I do not use a military regime or regimes or any other label that you want to use, because I think, as I said, other political parties also should be held responsible for what happened or what is taking place in Sudan today. That's one point. The second point, also I wanted to make a quick response to, is we have to move away from denying the realities. You claim that slavery should not be a factor that should be emphasized in our discussions. No, I am one of those people, and I guess I wrote about this, and we continue to speak about this. One issue that we need to confront as a Sudanese is the legacy of slavery and slave trade. We have people in the north today do use people as a domestic servant. But how they treat this, domestic servant in Sudan is part of the legacy of domestic slavery in Sudan. There is no dispute on that. I will not make an apology to anybody, and this is true. And one of the serious implications of these kind of practices is creating a hierarchy among our society. A lot of us continue to use the word act in Sudan. Even the president, the current presidents of the Sudan, use it in referring to people who live in South Sudan. Nobody disputes that fact. These kind of behaviors and this kind of attitudes is create a division among us. It forces some of us to look at our brothers and sisters as different. So we have to confront that reality. Denial will not take us anywhere. The final point that I want to make is Sudan, as I say, is an empire. And this empire now is in declining. And I don't think there is anybody now has any kind of a workable proposal to save this country from its declining. And it is declining. So the question is then, do we have to save it, or we want to see Sudan, I mean the Republic of Sudan, divided into different states? And it's going to happen, mark my word. And I will repeat again, therefore it used to be an independent state. Nuba Mountain used to be a kingdom. Blue Nile used to be a kingdom. They have all the rights. If they fail us to live peacefully, and this republic is called the Republic of Sudan, then they have to figure out an alternative ways to protect their people, to protect their resources, to protect their territories. And one of the things that I mentioned is in my remark, the center of political power now move from Khartoum to Blue Nile, Nuba Mountain, and therefore, and we're gonna witness in a few days the birth of the new political leadership that's gonna change the entire country. Thank you.
قبل ما الأخ معتصم يرد